Galing ah! Sobrang galing kuya, promise. Tuloy mo yan. Nakaka-relax. Dati, kala ko medyo overrated yung whole sunrise, sunset, takip silim, chuchu. Not saying I didn't appreciate them, I just thought it was a little overrated how people just go crazy over it. Pero simula whole quarantine and everything really gave me a greater appreciation for, I guess, just access to outside. And nature in general. Maliit na bagay tulad ng tanawin. Napakaganda talaga to, and I become accustomed to doing this araw-araw. Napansin ko, it has a profound effect sa health ko. I think both physically and mentally. Sobrang healthy talaga just to get some fresh air. Look at your surroundings, especially nature if that's available to you. And yan ang dahilan kung bakit nandito muna kami for the time being, kasi it's good for our health, especially mental health. And I'm such a happier person around trees. I think that's a big reason why people are a lot happier in the province. Sa probinsya, you don't necessarily have that much money, diba? Walang masyadong pera, pero mas masaya yung tao dyan. Just like my lola, you know? Mag 100 years old siya, and how many lolas and people in the province you see makakaabot ng 100 years old, 90 years old. I think it's just because they have access to the outdoors and some fresh air. Hi, Beshi! So the last video I just posted on my main channel was me and Nico Bolzico's trip sa Davao, Mindanao, his farm business and everything. If you missed that, go and watch it before you watch this. Pero ito yung part 2 na pinangako ko sa inyo. Basically, it was just a 15-minute conversation between me and Nico. Our trip consisted of a lot of long car rides, and when you're in the car for hours and hours, you have a lot to talk about, and I think there's a lot of stuff you can take out of it. So I basically made an entire vlog out of yung usapan lang namin ni Nico in the car, and it's kind of cool. It's almost like a podcast format, which is something we talk about all the time. I was on the phone with Nico yesterday. We always want to do the podcast. It's just ang hirap, you know, to always take on a new endeavor when there's so much other stuff we're doing. But we will one day, hopefully, try and start that Tatlong Tanong podcast. Actually said this in one of the vlogs we did with you, me, and Selene, and I just never released the vlog. I had like a whole monologue about you and Selene. Like when someone asks me who do I look up to, and you and Selene are the only two people I really look up to.
Another one.
I knew that was coming. Of course I respect everyone.
Why are you so nervous?
It's like,
okay, talk to me.
No, but like if there's someone I idolize or aspire to be like you and Selene are really the only people.
In what sense? I want now all the information. Family-wise, humor. Yeah, humor can be because I'm the funniest guy you ever met.
It's kind of like your outtake on life, how you treat people. You have the natural ability to be super funny, which I'm super jealous of.
That's probably the biggest I'm about to make out with you. That's the biggest compliment you can give me, per se.
Dude, with the per se.
I don't know, I hate when people use, words that they don't understand just to look more photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Humor for the black.
Obviously, I respect a lot of people. I can get starstruck when I meet celebrities or anything. But really, in the Philippines, if there's one person I look up to, like who did it right and who figured it out, it's you and Selene. And then my sister and my parents, I feel like they feel the same way, and they speak of you in such a high regard. And it's probably because I do. If there's one person I looked up to in the Philippines, it's probably Nico Bolzico.
Charot. Hechos lang.
And I feel very privileged that he's my friend and that we're friends, That, hey, I love you! That I get to spend time with him and Get such great advice and everything.
I think authenticity is more important than curiosity.
He's figured stuff out and he's able to maintain productivity through all of it.
Even Mudra?
Yeah, even her.
Nico, oh my God, finally I met you. He looks like a Dasovich, huh?
Yeah, dude, you look like...
You look
I like your dad.
This is the. Are you gonna put like a song in the background when I'm saying this? First, the feeling is mutual, and I speak for my wife also, that we feel the same way about you. I think what you went through and where you came from and when you went through, like we're not gonna talk about it like cancer. And how you handle it and how you always try to inspire in whatever little thing you do. It's what makes you special, and it's why we also look up to you in that sense. And a lot of times, you know, we watch the vlog. We believe that your one rule in life is that whatever you do, you want to make a difference, you want to inspire someone. Is that true?
100%.
Right? Like, but in every single thing, like, you came with me to this trip, why?
Because I want to tell your story, and I think it is something that can impact the country. I don't know how he does it. He's a father, a good loving husband, a farmer, does 10 different things, and he just always looks so good. And the way people think. And you know, tell a story, which is
it's
good
my moment. It's my moment. Don't get the monologue. I'm monologuing now.
Okay.
And you know why you're so successful?
Why?
You're like truly trying to help people without asking for something back. Like, for example, the Bolzico beef and everything you helped me with, there's never anything asked in return. And that's why you got so many things going back to you. Because you don't do things to get something out of it. And that shows, and that's something you cannot fake.
It's kind of like when people do charity. You're not supposed to do charity to show you're doing charity or to flex on anyone that you do charity. You do it because it's in a selfish way. It makes you feel better. It's for yourself.
Yes.
And it helps other people, but it is ultimately also for yourself because it's a good feeling to give back, and that is what life's all about.
That's the thing, what Jaco de Leon said, and I say one of the best things, live to be lifted. No, how is it?
We rise by lifting others.
Yeah, that's perfect. We rise by lifting others. And it's like you create a better world in a way. Slowly, like, you know, you make your contribution. And also something very important, your family support system is really unique. How you guys are with each other, it's not like Pudra, Mudra, Haley and you, it's just 4 siblings, basically, that support each other in everything they do. So I think that also, it's like a big part of you. I don't know why I'm going so deep, but like I'm really feeling it now. So
long car rides, you get a lot of stuff out of like car rides because it forces you to interact. And you know, there's a.
What do you mean forces you to interact? You're being forced to interact with me.
That's the beauty of traveling. When you spend time with someone throughout the entire day, you really
get to know each other.
But
we know each other so well.
I know. We already know each other. But it's kind of like we get to talk to the camera more, and the camera gets to know more of you and me. I mean, this is normal, and obviously there's so much in-depth stuff that I wish I could share with so many of you, like super private information about our lives, our businesses, our relationships, challenges,
a lot of challenges.
But of course, with YouTube, we
like my hair today.
We need to maintain our careers and make sure that we have a livelihood. I want to give a #LiveBetter tip for today, and that is just get more sunlight. Our human body optimally needs about 5 to 15 minutes of sunlight 3 times a week, because vitamin D is one of isa sa mga pinaka-importanteng vitamina sa katawan mo to fight COVID. There are so many studies that have come out showing vitamin D is something that's super important for your body. And as a matter of fact, vitamin D is the only thing prescribed to me from my oncologist and people who have beaten colon cancer, because there are studies somehow that people who take vitamin D supplements are less likely to have cancer come back. Out of all the stuff out there in the world, all the different vitamins and minerals, it is only vitamin D that they tell you to take. And vitamin D, it's more of like a hormone than it really is a vitamin. I could do an entire vlog on the importance of vitamin D. But it's better to get vitamin through the sun rather than through supplements. You could get it through food, but syempre, this is the easiest way. So get some sunlight. You can't get it through a window. I've had a lot of people ask me that on Instagram. It has to be direct sunlight. So there you go.
May isa pang stand.
Kung gusto mo to, isang stand na dito.